Believe it or not, Christmas movies can debut in summer. The 1947 film Miracle on 34th Street is a perfect example of this surprising strategy. When 20th Century Fox released the movie, they chose June for its premiere instead of the typical holiday season, thinking that summer crowds would help it succeed. To keep the Christmas theme hidden, they crafted ads that avoided mentioning the holiday and even used actors not featured in the film. Remarkably, this gamble paid off. Despite its unusual marketing, Miracle on 34th Street quickly gained popularity and became a beloved classic. Today, it's considered one of the most iconic holiday films, frequently watched by families each year. This unique history makes the film even more special, showcasing how tricky marketing can sometimes lead to unexpected success. Have you ever watched this heartwarming tale? What if I told you a queen changed the mile? In 1593, Queen Elizabeth made a significant adjustment to the measurement of a mile, officially increasing its length from 5,000 feet to 5,280 feet. This alteration, while seemingly minor, had far-reaching consequences that still affect how we measure distances today. Before this change, various regions used different definitions for a mile, leading to confusion in trade, navigation, and land measurement. By standardizing the mile to 5,180 feet, Elizabeth I aimed to create consistency across England, paving the way for clearer communication and more efficient commerce. Imagine how different our maps, road signs, and running tracks would look today if that change had never happened. Measuring distances in feet and miles has become ingrained in many cultures, especially in countries like the United States. So next time you check the distance to your favorite destination, remember that a queen's decree over 400 years ago played a crucial role in shaping that journey. Did you know standby power has a huge impact? Until recently, millions of households unknowingly wasted billions of dollars each year on standby power consumption. Devices like TVs, microwaves, and game consoles continue to draw electricity even when turned off, a phenomenon known as phantom load. Thanks to advancements in technology and increased awareness, manufacturers now design devices to be more energy efficient, drastically reducing this waste. Smart power strips and energy-efficient design can cut standby power use significantly, resulting in a much lower electricity bill for families. This shift not only saves money, but also helps the environment by reducing overall energy consumption. In a world where every watt counts, these changes in consumer electronics show how small adjustments can lead to significant savings and a greener planet. Isn't it amazing how the little things add up? Why is Step into the Void so amazing? This extraordinary glass observation deck in the French Alps, perched at a breathtaking 12,605 feet, gives daring visitors a thrill like no other. Designed by the talented architect Pierre-Yves Chaise, this transparent cube creates the exhilarating impression of floating above a vast abyss. Imagine standing on a glass floor, looking straight down into the rocky depths below, while being surrounded by majestic snow-capped mountains. The deck is strategically placed to offer stunning panoramic views that can leave anyone in awe of nature's beauty. Adding to the experience, visitors often describe an adrenaline rush that comes with a sensation of being suspended in midair, making it a must-see for adventure enthusiasts and those with a love for breathtaking scenery. Whether you're an outdoor lover or simply looking for a unique experience, Step into the Void delivers an unforgettable encounter with the powerful beauty of the Alps. Are you ready to step into the sky? Did you know that highways require constant maintenance? Aging highway infrastructure, tricky weather conditions, and the constant flow of vehicles all contribute to the ongoing need for maintenance of U.S. highways. Picture yourself driving on a bumpy road filled with potholes. Such conditions are not only uncomfortable but can also be dangerous. Over time, highways endure significant wear and tear from heavy trucks and cars, leading to cracks and other structural issues. Combine this with unpredictable weather, think rain, snow, and extreme heat, and it becomes clear how these elements accelerate deterioration. As a result, road crews find themselves busy patching surfaces, repainting lane markings, and ensuring that safety signs remain visible and effective. Regular maintenance efforts not only enhance safety for all drivers, but also prolong the life of the highway infrastructure, which ultimately saves taxpayer money in the long run. So the next time you encounter construction or repair work on the road, remember that it's a vital part of keeping our highways safe and functional for everyone. Did you know about the world's narrowest house? Curated House in Warsaw, Poland, proudly holds the title of the narrowest house in the world, measuring only 36 inches wide at its narrowest point. This unique architectural wonder is a brilliant example of how creativity can challenge conventional designs. Despite its tiny size, Curated House cleverly utilizes every inch of space, proving that a home doesn't need to be large to be functional. The design incorporates smart storage solutions and open-plan living areas, making it livable and surprisingly spacious for its limited dimensions. Walking past this narrow gem, you might find yourself wondering how such a small place can feel so inviting. Its innovative design has even sparked conversations about urban living and the importance of efficient space use in crowded cities. Curated House not only showcases remarkable architecture, but it also encourages us to think differently about our living spaces. What other surprising structures might be hiding in plain sight? Shocked by the electric catfish's power? The South American electric catfish, often called the bullfish, has an astonishing ability. It can produce electric shocks of up to 350 volts. This makes it one of the most electrifying creatures in the animal kingdom. Found mainly in the Amazon and Orinoco river basins, this fascinating fish uses its powerful electrical discharges for communication, navigation, and even hunting. It has specialized cells, known as electrocytes, that function like tiny batteries, allowing it to create and store electricity. When threatened or when it wants to stun its prey, the electric catfish releases a rapid burst of electricity that can immobilize smaller fish or deter larger predators. This capacity for generating electricity plays a crucial role in its survival in murky waters where visibility is low. Just imagine swimming in the rivers of South America and encountering such a powerful creature. Learning about the electric catfish not only showcases the wonders of nature, but also highlights the incredible adaptations animals have evolved to thrive in their environments. Prepare to be amazed by dysphonia's impact on your mornings. Dysphonia describes the struggle many people face when getting out of bed, often tied to feelings of anxiety, depression, or even poor sleep quality. Imagine waking up with the alarm clock blaring, but finding that the cozy sheets and soft pillows are so inviting that you can't summon the energy to get up. This phenomenon is more common than you might think. For some, just the thought of facing the day can be overwhelming. Factors like stress or mental health challenges can make the idea of rising from bed feel almost impossible. The resulting struggle can lead to a cycle of frustration and fatigue. Thankfully, understanding dysphonia can be the first step toward breaking this cycle. By addressing the root causes, such as improving sleep hygiene or seeking support for mental health, individuals can reclaim their mornings and start the day with renewed energy and focus. What strategies could help you overcome dysphonia? Did you know your left hand types more? Surprisingly, studies show that about 56% of typing on a standard QWERTY keyboard is done with the left hand. This fascinating fact stems from the layout of the keyboard, where frequently used letters like E, R, T, and A are mostly situated on the left side. Although most people are right-handed, the design of the keyboard seems to favor the left hand, creating an intriguing imbalance. When you think about it, this can lead to faster typing speeds for left-handed individuals or those who use their left hand more frequently. Even with billions of people typing every day, this quirk of keyboard design often goes unnoticed. So next time you're typing, take a moment to consider how your fingers are dancing across the keys and whether your left hand is doing the majority of the work. It's a little detail that could change the way you think about typing and the everyday tools we use. Discover how U.S. recruitment shapes national security. Recruitment efforts in the U.S. play a crucial role in maintaining national interests and security. When the government recruits individuals, whether for the military or intelligence agencies, the goal is not just filling positions, but ensuring that the nation is protected against various threats. This means finding candidates who possess the necessary skills, values, and commitment to serve the public and uphold national ideals. With increasing global tensions and emerging security challenges, these recruitment strategies become even more vital. For example, the military seeks individuals who are not only physically fit, but also mentally prepared to face diverse situations. Meanwhile, intelligence agencies look for applicants who can analyze data, think critically, and act discreetly. Therefore, during recruitment, emphasis is placed on character, aptitude, and the ability to work well under pressure. Each new recruit plays a part in a larger mission, keeping America safe and secure. So when considering a career in these fields, remember that your role could significantly impact national security. Guess what really drives what gives the scorpion beetle its powerful defense? This remarkable insect reveals a fascinating take on survival strategies. Native to parts of Central and South America, the scorpion beetle uses its long, flexible antennae to deliver a potent chemical weapon when threatened. Unlike most insects that bite or sting, this tiny creature employs a clever tactic. It can release a toxic cocktail through specialized glands located in its antennae. This ingenious mechanism allows it to deter potential predators, incapacitating or harming those who might attempt to feast on it. The toxins are not random. They serve a specific purpose, ensuring that only the most daring of attackers will think twice. Natural selection has favored such unique adaptations, allowing the scorpion beetle to thrive in a competitive ecosystem where many species vie for survival. So the next time you encounter one of these beetles, remember that its seemingly unspectacular appearance belies a powerful secret weapon, making it a master of defense in the insect world. How many other creatures use such extraordinary methods for protection? Surprisingly, it's a fact that taxes weren't everything. The American Revolution is often thought to have erupted purely over taxes, particularly the infamous Tea Act. However, this view misses other important reasons behind the colonists' desire for independence. Yes, taxes like the Stamp Act and Tea Act stirred up anger, but deeper issues fueled this fire. Many colonists were frustrated by their lack of representation in the British Parliament, feeling that their voices were ignored. Additionally, the presence of British troops on American soil made people uneasy, as it symbolized oppression rather than protection. Moreover, colonists were eager for the freedom to expand westward, which was often blocked by British policies. The rallying cry of "no taxation without representation" oversimplifies a vital struggle for political autonomy. Colonists weren't just fighting to save a few dollars. They were fighting for the right to govern themselves and shape their own futures. What if I told you Coldplay never changes its members? This iconic band has maintained the same lineup of 4 talented musicians since it started nearly 30 years ago. Founded in 1996, Chris Martin, Johnny Buckland, Guy Berryman, and Will Champion have forged a deep bond both on and off the stage. Unlike many other bands that often hire touring musicians to fill in, Coldplay's unity is part of their magic. This consistency not only fosters a unique sound, but also allows them to evolve together creatively as they share experiences and grow as artists. From the vibrant melodies of Yellow to the anthemic power of Viva la Vida, their songs reflect a shared vision that resonates with millions. This loyalty and commitment to their original group is rare in today's music industry. How do you think this longevity shapes their music and connection with fans? Did you know humans share hair follicles with chimpanzees? It turns out, despite the obvious differences in appearance, both species have around the same number of hair follicles. This fascinating fact highlights our close evolutionary relationship with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. While we have about 5 million hair follicles, chimpanzees have a similar count, yet the texture of our hair sets us apart. Human hair is generally much finer and sparser, which gives our skin a smoother look. This difference in hair texture and density helps humans adapt to various climates and environments, influencing how we manage heat and sun exposure. While chimpanzees keep their dense, coarse fur, providing warmth and protection in their natural habitats. Our finer hair allows us to maintain better temperature regulation. Isn't it amazing to think that we have more in common with these remarkable primates than we might have thought? By understanding these similarities, we gain insights into our own biology and evolution, deepening our appreciation for the diversity of life on Earth. Is it really true that random number generators aren't random? These fascinating devices, often used in games and cryptography, actually rely on algorithms to produce numbers. While they might seem random at first glance, the sequences generated are predictable and repeatable. This means that if someone knows the algorithm, they can anticipate future outputs. The complexity of these algorithms creates a facade of randomness. But in the world of computing, true randomness is hard to achieve. For example, if a random number generator uses a seed value as its starting point, every time it begins with the same seed, it generates the same sequence of numbers. This predictability can be useful in testing and simulations, but poses challenges in security where unpredictability is key. So the next time you're rolling virtual dice or picking lottery numbers online, remember that the randomness may just be an illusion. Electrons might just outlast the universe itself. Scientists have estimated that the lifespan of an electron could be a staggering 6.6 times 10 to the power of 28 years. To put that into perspective, the universe is only about 13.8 billion years old. This means that while stars are born and die and galaxies collide, electrons could continue existing for eons, well beyond the lifespan of any celestial body we know today. Researchers have pondered how this incredible longevity affects our understanding of matter and the fundamental forces of physics. If electrons can endure so long, what does that say about the stability of atoms, which make up everything around us? This extraordinary estimate raises fascinating questions about the nature of time, space, and the very building blocks of the universe. So as you marvel at the stars, remember that the tiny electrons zipping around are in it for the long haul. Most people don't know this, but we can't speak and breathe simultaneously. This interesting fact highlights the incredible design of the human body, particularly how our vocal cords and diaphragm work. When we speak, our vocal cords tighten to produce sound, while the diaphragm moves to control airflow. This coordination is complex. We can't use those muscles for both talking and breathing at the same time. As we speak, we typically exhale air to create sounds, which is why you might notice pauses in conversation to inhale. It's not just about sounding clear, it's about ensuring our body can manage these different tasks without mixing them up. This amazing mechanism allows us to communicate effectively, but it also emphasizes that the human anatomy has its limitations. So next time you're having a conversation, try to notice how your body switches between breathing and speaking. It's a perfect example of how intricate and efficient our systems are. Isn't it fascinating how our anatomy shapes our communication? Did you know Mario's mustache has a clever purpose? In the classic Super Mario Bros. Game, creators faced a unique challenge with the original Nintendo console's limited pixel resolution. To help players easily identify Mario's mouth and nose, designers opted for a bold, bushy mustache. This decision not only made Mario visually distinct, but also added to his iconic charm. The mustache became a critical feature that defined his character, allowing players to focus on the action instead of getting confused by his facial features. With just a few pixels to work with, every design choice counted, and Mario's mustache stood out as a simple yet effective solution. This clever detail contributed to Mario's lasting appeal and recognizability in the gaming world. As technology evolved, Mario's design received updates, but that iconic mustache remained a beloved symbol of the franchise. The next time you play a Mario game, take a moment to appreciate how a little mustache made a big impact in the world of gaming. Surprisingly, it's a fact that the Glacier Express awes travelers. This remarkable train ride offers one of the most unforgettable journeys through the Swiss Alps, connecting the picturesque towns of Zermatt and St. Moritz. As you settle into a comfy panoramic carriage, sipping on hot cocoa, the breathtaking landscapes will unfold outside your window like a living postcard. The route spans 291 bridges and traverses 91 tunnels, showcasing dramatic snow-capped peaks, charming valleys, and mesmerizing glaciers. One of the highlights is the Landwasser Viaduct, a stunning architectural marvel that appears to rise from a fairy tale, creating a picture-perfect moment as the train glides across. With its slow pace, the Glacier Express invites you to relish the views, making it ideal for snapping Instagram-worthy photos or simply absorbing the serene beauty of the Alps. Each segment of the journey reveals a different facet of this enchanting region, making it an essential experience for nature lovers and adventure seekers alike. So why not add this scenic route to your travel bucket list and witness the magic of the Swiss Alps firsthand? You might be shocked to learn that Buffalo guessing game amazed everyone. In 1906, a fascinating competition took place where over 800 participants tried their luck at guessing the weight of a buffalo. This wasn't just a fun activity, it was a showcase of remarkable guesswork. What's truly impressive is that one keen observer guessed the exact weight, while the average of all guesses was astonishingly close, within just 0.8% of the actual figure. This event highlighted how people can often make surprisingly accurate estimations based on their instincts, knowledge, or even just pure luck. The public's interest in this Guess the Weight challenge not only demonstrated their curiosity about animals, but also captured the excitement of competition. Imagine the thrill of being that one precise guesser amidst hundreds of others. What factors do you think helped them get so close to the right answer? Discover the surprising history of Alaska's sail. In the mid-19th century, Russia faced a significant dilemma regarding its vast territory of Alaska. After battling Great Britain in the Crimean War, relations between these two powers became quite tense. This led Russia to reconsider its hold on Alaska, which was difficult to maintain and expensive to defend. As a strategic move, Russia offered Alaska for sale to the United States in 1867, wanting to strengthen its security and reduce its financial burdens. The U.S., seeing the potential for expansion and resource acquisition, agreed to the purchase for $7.2 million, one as a decision that many at the time deemed foolish. Little did they know this transaction would later be seen as a landmark deal that opened the door to immense natural resources and contributed significantly to America's growth. Why did this territory once seem less valuable than it truly was? Here's a wild fact about Lake Retba's pink waters. This stunning lake in West Africa is famous for its eye-catching bubblegum, pink color, a remarkable sight that draws visitors from around the world. So what causes this unusual hue? It's all thanks to tiny microorganisms known as Dunaliella salina, which thrive in the lake's highly saline waters. As these bacteria produce red pigments for protection against the intense sunlight, the lake transforms into a vibrant pink paradise. But there's more to Lake Retba than its beauty. Locals collect salt from its waters, a process that looks almost magical with people floating effortlessly in this colorful landscape. The contrast of the pink water against the blue sky creates a surreal scene that feels straight out of a dream. Why not embark on an adventure to see this natural wonder for yourself? Why did Arnold Schwarzenegger invest in a private jet? In 1991, when Arnold Schwarzenegger starred in Terminator 2: Judgment Day, he didn't just rake in cash from his role, he made a significant investment. He received an impressive salary for the movie, but instead of spending it on flashy cars or luxurious homes, he opted to buy a $12.75 million Gulfstream 3 jet. This purchase allowed him to travel in style and comfort while working on different film sets worldwide. The jet, which was a favorite among celebrities, represented more than just an extravagant purchase. It symbolized Schwarzenegger's commitment to his career and his savvy approach to business. By investing in a private jet, he ensured he could manage his busy schedule effectively. For those in the entertainment industry, such investments can provide a practical way to balance work and personal life. How does this blend of Hollywood stardom and shrewd investing inspire you? Did you know Sudan faces soaring unemployment rates? By 2025, Sudan is projected to experience staggering unemployment levels, with an estimated 62% of its labor force finding themselves without jobs. This forecast is alarming because it positions Sudan at the top of global unemployment rankings. A combination of economic challenges, political instability, and social issues has contributed to this troubling trend. The nation has been grappling with prolonged conflicts, resource mismanagement, and inflation, all of which undermine business growth and job creation. As companies struggle to stay afloat, The youth, who represent a significant portion of the workforce, face bleak prospects. This high rate of unemployment not only affects individual lives, but can also lead to broader social unrest and hinder economic development. As the situation unfolds, it's crucial for policymakers and international organizations to address these challenges to help create jobs, stimulate the economy, and foster stability in the region. What can be done to help this situation improve? Prepare to be amazed by honeybees. These fascinating insects are truly special because they produce honey, a food that humans have enjoyed for thousands of years. Evidence shows that people have been harvesting honey since ancient times, with records of beekeeping going back to Egypt and Mesopotamia. Unlike most other insects, which make substances primarily to feed themselves, honeybees store extra honey in their hives, making it available for us to enjoy. This delightful golden treat isn't just delicious, it also has incredible antibacterial properties. That means honey can help heal wounds and fight infections, making it both a tasty snack and a useful remedy. So next time you drizzle honey on your toast or tea, think about the amazing honeybees behind this sweet treat. Isn't it incredible how nature provides us with such remarkable gifts? Surprisingly, sleep needs vary greatly by age. Teenagers aged 14 to 17 typically require between 7 to 11 hours of sleep each night, which is crucial for their growth and development. Unlike adults who usually need about 7 hours, teens are still undergoing significant physical and mental changes. This extra sleep helps to support their rapidly growing bodies and busy minds as they navigate school, social relationships, and new responsibilities. During deep sleep, their brains process information, cementing what they've learned in school and helping regulate their moods. Without enough rest, teens can experience difficulties with concentration, mood swings, and even physical health issues. So ensuring they get enough sleep is vital for their overall well-being. Have you wondered how much sleep you or your teens really need? What if I told you about Cappadocia's fairy chimneys? These enchanting rock formations in Turkey look like something straight out of a fairy tale. Shaped by years of erosion from wind and water, the fairy chimneys tower high into the sky, creating a stunning landscape that attracts visitors from all over the world. Many of these unique structures, with their conical shapes, were once used as homes by ancient civilizations. People carved out rooms and even entire villages right into the soft volcanic rock. This clever adaptation allowed them to create warm shelters during the cold winters and stay cool in the hot summers. Today, you can explore these fascinating formations, which aren't just beautiful but also hold thousands of years of history. So the next time you hear about Cappadocia, remember its fairy chimneys, a perfect blend of nature's artistry and human ingenuity. This might surprise you. Kazakhstan has a naval fleet. Despite the Caspian Sea slowly shrinking, Kazakhstan continues to maintain and operate its navy. Picture this. While this massive inland sea faces a decline, the country works to keep its naval capabilities afloat. It's like trying to organize a water polo team in a drying-up pool. The Caspian Sea, the largest enclosed inland body of water on Earth, is vital for trade, energy extraction, and regional security. With rising salinity levels and decreasing water levels affecting ecosystems, Kazakhstan navigates unique challenges while focusing on preserving its maritime interests. The fleet's existence showcases Kazakhstan's commitment to maintaining its national security and regional influence, even as environmental changes reshape its landscape. It's a remarkable way of adapting to circumstances that many wouldn't even consider. How does a country balance its naval ambitions with these ecological shifts? Did you know about Toronto's incredible CN Tower? This iconic structure stands as the tallest man-made wonder in the Western Hemisphere, soaring high above the city. Designed by an impressive team of Indian and Canadian engineers, the CN Tower resembles a gigantic antenna, capturing the imagination of everyone who lays eyes on it. Completed in 1976, it originally served as a communications tower, but has since evolved into a beloved tourist attraction. Visitors flock from all around the world to experience breathtaking views from its observation decks, which sit at over 1,100 feet. Those daring enough can even try the edge walk, where they walk on a ledge outside the tower, secured only by a harness. The CN Tower is not just a feat of engineering, it's a symbol of Toronto's skyline. Whether you're enjoying a meal in the revolving restaurant or snapping photos from the glass floor, this towering giant offers something unique for everyone. Next time you're in Toronto, can you resist the charm of the CN Tower? Did you know the sea shapes island life? The sea is more than just a vast expanse of water. It acts as a vital source of life, especially for island regions. These areas often depend on the ocean for food, transportation, and even cultural traditions. Many island communities rely on fishing as a primary source of sustenance, showcasing a deep connection to marine life. From the vibrant coral reefs teeming with fish to the nurturing mangroves that protect coastlines, the sea offers crucial habitats that sustain biodiversity. Additionally, the cultural identity of islanders often intertwines with their maritime surroundings, influencing local art, music, and folklore. Festivals celebrating the sea's bounty highlight this special bond, revealing how essential the ocean is to their way of life. As climate change and pollution threaten these ecosystems, it becomes increasingly important to recognize and protect the sea's role in preserving both ecological balance and cultural heritage. How can we ensure that future generations continue to thrive in harmony with the ocean? Here's what actually happens when dicks mate. These adorable antelopes, native to the dense forests of East Africa, are quite unique in the animal kingdom. Unlike most antelopes that prefer to roam in herds or form transient relationships, dicks are known for their lifelong monogamy. Once they find a partner, they stick together for life, reinforcing their bond through mutual grooming and shared vigilance. They are often seen grazing peacefully together, and their strong partnership helps them thrive in their natural habitat. During the breeding season, a couple can intensely protect their territory, making sure it remains safe from intruders. This commitment to one another is not just about love, it's a survival strategy that allows them to raise their young in a secure environment. Isn't it fascinating how these small antelopes create such lasting connections in the wild? You won't believe this about the kelpies in Scotland. These stunning giant horsehead sculptures tower above the landscape, reaching an impressive height of 30 meters. Located in Falkirk, they are made entirely of steel and represent the mythical water horses of Scottish folklore. Designed by artist Andy Scott, the kelpies serve as mesmerizing guardians of the area, symbolizing strength and perseverance. Each sculpture is not just a work of art, but a tribute to Scotland's rich history and connection to its waterways, particularly the Forth and Clyde Canal. Visitors from all over the world marvel at their size and intricate details, often taking photos to capture their beauty. The kelpies are not only visually striking, but also promote the local culture, making them a must-see attraction for anyone exploring Scotland. Are you ready to visit these incredible giants? Let's uncover the truth about the Coriolis effect. This fascinating phenomenon happens because Earth spins on its axis, creating an invisible force that affects how large systems like hurricanes and ocean currents move. In the northern hemisphere, the Coriolis effect causes these systems to rotate counterclockwise, while in the southern hemisphere, they spin clockwise. Picture a giant whirlpool or a massive storm. The way it swirls depends on where you are on the planet. Understanding the Coriolis effect is crucial for predicting weather patterns and ensuring safe air travel. For instance, meteorologists depend on it to forecast storms, and airline pilots consider it when planning flight paths. It's also vital in ocean navigation, as currents move differently in each hemisphere. So next time you're watching a weather report or planning a sea adventure, remember that the Coriolis effect is silently at work, shaping our world. Did you know crossing the Sahara was extremely risky? The Trans-Saharan trade route, one of history's oldest and most challenging paths, was a monumental undertaking for traders. Imagine trekking across blistering hot deserts and harsh, desolate landscapes while carrying precious cargo. Merchants transported valuable goods like salt, gold, and ivory, which were sought after in different regions. The sheer scale of the Sahara, with its vast sand dunes and extreme temperatures, posed serious dangers, including dehydration and getting lost. Caravans often relied on local guides familiar with the terrain and the stars for navigation. Despite the risks, these routes thrived for centuries, connecting diverse cultures and economies. The trade not only enriched those who dared to cross, but also facilitated the exchange of ideas and traditions, showcasing human resilience and ingenuity in the face of nature's challenges. Isn't it fascinating how such harsh conditions forged important historical connections? Can you believe honeybees fly at 15 miles per hour? These amazing insects are not only quick, but they're also incredibly efficient. When a honeybee sets out to find nectar, it can cover vast distances, making sure its colony has enough food to thrive. Despite their small size, honeybees possess remarkable flying abilities, easily navigating complex environments and returning home with precision. One of the coolest things about honeybees is their unique way of communicating with each other. When a bee discovers a new food source, it performs a waggle dance, which is an intricate series of movements. This dance tells other bees where to go, using the sun's position as a guide. So each time you see a honeybee buzzing by, remember that it's on an important mission, zipping around to keep their hive well-fed and thriving. What if I told you about Slippy's hidden gems? This vibrant city in Padang Rumput holds a treasure trove of experiences for anyone who visits. Nestled in a picturesque landscape, Slippy is not just known for its stunning geography, but also for its delicious local food that tantalizes the taste buds. Imagine savoring mouth-watering dishes made from fresh ingredients, each bite telling a story of the city's rich culture and culinary traditions. Just a stone's throw away, Andasekar, Sabi offers a unique atmosphere that blends tranquility with excitement. This charming spot is perfect for relaxing after a day of exploration or enjoying the local festivities. Whether you're indulging in traditional flavors or soaking in the vibrant surroundings, Slippy and Andasekar, Sabi promise an unforgettable journey. So, what are you waiting for? Dive into the delightful experiences these places have to offer. Did you know the Northern Lights can make sounds? In a fascinating study conducted in 2016, researchers discovered that the aurora borealis, also known as the Northern Lights, isn't just a visual spectacle. It can produce sounds too. Using specialized equipment, scientists recorded subtle noises accompanying the vibrant displays of light, often described as crackling or buzzing sounds. This groundbreaking finding opens up new ways for us to experience the beauty of the aurora. Imagine standing under a colorful sky while also hearing the gentle whispers of nature's own light show. The emergence of sound and visual phenomena might change how we appreciate auroras in the future, inviting further research into this intriguing relationship. It raises questions about the natural world and our senses. What else could we discover if we look and listen more closely? The aurora borealis, which attracts countless visitors to regions like Alaska and Norway, may become an even richer experience as we learn more about these mysterious sounds. Who knows what other secrets the Northern Lights might reveal? Prepare to be amazed by Canada's bold sting operation. In a gripping turn of events, authorities cleverly set up a fake video game competition to apprehend a 17-year-old boy suspected of murdering a 15-year-old girl. This undercover operation took a page from modern gaming culture, attracting the boy to a location where he felt safe and relaxed. During the event, officers engaged with him while maintaining a casual atmosphere, ultimately leading him to confess to the shocking crime. Such a strategic approach highlights not only the innovative methods law enforcement can employ, but also the seriousness of addressing youth violence. The case raises important discussions about accountability and the impacts of crime on communities. How do tactics like this reshape the way we think about justice and prevention? Guess what really drives Chicago's love for the Bean? Cloudgate, affectionately nicknamed the Bean, is a captivating sculpture that draws millions of visitors each year. Created by Indo-British artist Anish Kapoor and unveiled in 2006, this stunning piece of art features a smooth, shiny surface made from polished stainless steel. What makes the Bean truly special is its ability to reflect and distort the stunning Chicago skyline, creating a mesmerizing visual experience that changes with the viewer's perspective. People love to pose for photos in front of this iconic sculpture, capturing both their reflections and the beautiful city scenery around them. Over the years, the bean has become a beloved symbol of Chicago, representing creativity and the spirit of the Windy City. Have you ever visited this amazing landmark? You won't believe this about fishing in Alaska. This state is home to one of the most dangerous professions in the world, commercial fishing. Fishermen brave unpredictable waters and harsh weather conditions while handling heavy equipment and working long hours. The elements can be unrelenting, with freezing temperatures and strong ocean currents posing constant threats. This job demands not only physical strength, but also mental resilience, as workers must quickly adapt to sometimes life-threatening situations. The sheer intensity of the workload, combined with the dangers of the ocean, has led to alarming fatality rates. In fact, commercial fishing is consistently ranked at the top of dangerous occupations, with workers facing risks from capsizing boats, equipment accidents, and extreme weather. Are the rewards worth the risks for those pursuing this challenging career? Ready to explore Mars with Perseverance rover? NASA's Perseverance rover, which launched in 2020, is on an incredible mission to uncover the secrets of the Red Planet. This high-tech robot is specifically designed to search for signs of ancient life and understand the planet's geology. Equipped with advanced tools, Perseverance is analyzing rock samples, examining soil, and using its cameras to capture stunning images of Martian landscapes. The rover is also collecting samples that might one day be returned to Earth for even more analysis. Why is this important? Because understanding past and present life on Mars could help answer fundamental questions about our universe and the possibility of life beyond Earth. As the rover travels through places like Jezero Crater, where a lake once existed, it offers us first-hand glimpses into Mars history. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that there's a robotic explorer out there, digging deep into Mars' past, paving the way for future human exploration. What if I told you gold changed an empire? Mansa Musa, the legendary emperor of Mali, was not just known for his reign, but also for his staggering wealth. During his pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324, Musa traveled with a caravan that included thousands of attendants and camels, carrying an astonishing amount of gold. As he journeyed through cities like Cairo, he generously gave away gold to the less fortunate. This extravagant display of wealth had unexpected consequences. The influx of gold led to a significant devaluation of the currency in places he visited. For years afterward, the economy in these regions struggled due to inflation, proving that generosity could sometimes backfire. Mansa Musa's actions not only highlighted his status as a benevolent ruler, but also illustrated how immense wealth can disrupt economies in surprising ways. Can you imagine how an emperor's wealth could reshape entire communities? Guess what really drives the Marrakesh Film Festival? This spectacular event is one of Africa's leading film celebrations, turning the vibrant city into a global hotspot for filmmakers, actors, and film lovers alike. Each year, the festival showcases an exciting mix of films from around the world, with outdoor screenings set against the backdrop of stunning Moroccan landscapes. Attendees have the chance to participate in events that pay homage to legendary filmmakers, where tributes and ceremonies bring the community together to honor cinematic achievements. Additionally, creative workshops led by industry veterans provide budding filmmakers with invaluable hands-on experience. With its lively atmosphere and rich cultural elements, the Marrakesh International Film Festival isn't just about watching films. It's a unique opportunity to connect with others who share a passion for storytelling and the magic of cinema. Have you ever experienced a film festival like this? Believe it or not, Lara Croft's proportions are a mistake. When the iconic character from the game Tomb Raider made her debut on the PlayStation 1, she stunned gamers around the world, but not just because of her adventurous spirit. The designer Toby Gard accidentally made a typographical error while creating her character model. Instead of entering 50% for her bust size, he mistakenly input 150%. This error led to the exaggerated and unforgettable proportions that defined Lara Croft in gaming history. This quirky backstory highlights how even small mistakes can lead to unique results. Over the years, Lara Croft has evolved significantly, but the early design sparked endless conversations about character representation in video games. Today, her character is not just a video game icon, but a symbol of female empowerment, despite those unusual starting proportions. How do unexpected errors shape our favorite characters? Hard to believe, but Titanic's director made a huge sacrifice. James Cameron, known for his remarkable storytelling, faced a monumental challenge when the budget for Titanic skyrocketed from an estimated $100 million to a staggering $200 million. To keep the trust of studio executives, he made the bold decision to forego his salary and a portion of the film's profits. This risky move showcased Cameron's commitment to the project and his determination to deliver a masterpiece. He understood that if the film ultimately failed, he didn't want anyone to think he had misled them during production. Instead of prioritizing his financial gain, Cameron focused on ensuring the film's success and maintaining his integrity. His gamble paid off as Titanic went on to become one of the highest-grossing films of all time, winning multiple Academy Awards. Isn't it inspiring how passion and integrity can drive creativity? Here's a wild fact about migraines. Did you know that women experience migraines 3 times more often than men? This surprising difference is believed to be closely tied to hormonal factors. One of the main culprits is estrogen, a hormone that plays a vital role in the female body. Fluctuations in estrogen levels, such as those happening during a woman's menstrual cycle, pregnancy, or menopause, can trigger these intense headaches. While both men and women can suffer from migraines, women's unique hormonal changes create a perfect storm for these painful episodes. The exact mechanism isn't fully understood yet, but researchers are constantly studying the relationship between hormones and migraines. Understanding this connection might lead to better treatments tailored for women suffering from this debilitating condition. So next time a migraine strikes, remember that hormones may be playing a significant role. Believe it or not, sloth fur is a thriving ecosystem. Sloths are more than just slow-moving animals. Their fur hosts a fascinating mix of algae, fungi, moths, and other tiny microbes. The algae play a sneaky role by providing camouflage, helping these sluggish creatures blend seamlessly with the lush green canopy and dodge predators lurking nearby. But that's not all. Some fungi found in sloth fur are being studied for possible medicinal benefits, including antibiotic and cancer-fighting properties. Sloths move so slowly that they create a perfect home for these microorganisms. Moths even lay their eggs in sloth fur, with their larvae munching away on the algae. This unique relationship helps the sloth stay healthy, as they seldom clean themselves, allowing their fur to flourish with life. Isn't it amazing how such a slow creature can host a bustling community in its fur? Here's a wild fact about the Antikythera mechanism. This ancient Greek device, often regarded as the world's first analog computer, was found in a shipwreck near the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901. Imagine divers sifting through coral and seaweed, uncovering a treasure trove of artifacts. Among bronze and pottery, the remarkably intricate Antikythera mechanism stood out, with its cranks and gears revealing a complex system for tracking celestial bodies. Scholars believe it was used to predict astronomical events like eclipses and the positions of planets, showcasing the remarkable scientific knowledge of the ancient Greeks. What's fascinating is how this technology was forgotten for centuries, only to be understood in modern times with the aid of advanced imaging techniques. The mechanism's design, often likened to an intricate clock, reveals that even over 2,000 years ago, humans were intrigued by the heavens. So the next time you gaze at the stars, remember this genius creation that connects us to our ancient past. Is it really true that Guillermo transforms urban art? Guillermo is an artist whose vibrant energy and optimism shine through in every piece he creates. He has a unique talent for turning dull and lifeless urban spaces into eye-catching celebrations of color and creativity. Mampia brings life and vibrancy to the walls of galleries and beyond, using his brush to sprinkle joy throughout the community. His bold strokes and lively palettes draw people in, inviting them to see beauty where they might not have noticed it before. This transformation isn't just about aesthetics. It fosters a connection among viewers and encourages them to engage with their environment. With every mural, Gleer challenges the norms of urban design, reminding us that art can truly make our surroundings more joyful. What will he bring to life next? What if I told you 2,000 serial killers are active? This shocking estimate comes from Thomas Hargrove, a former journalist who developed a comprehensive database to track these dangerous individuals. Hargrove's work shines a light on a chilling reality. Many serial killers live among us, often blending into everyday life and evading detection for years. His research suggests that while some may think of serial killers as rare, the truth is far more alarming. With a staggering number of these criminals potentially operating in communities across the United States, it's crucial for the public and law enforcement to stay vigilant. Hargrove's findings serve as both a wake-up call and a reminder of the ongoing struggle to recognize and combat such hidden threats. As crime statistics evolve, could increased awareness and new technology help identify these individuals before they can strike again? Believe it or not, chocolate bars include insect parts. You might be surprised to learn that the delectable chocolate you enjoy often contains tiny insect bits, specifically around 8 insect legs per average chocolate bar. This might sound gross, but there's no need to worry. During food processing, it's nearly impossible to keep every tiny bug out of our snacks, and regulations allow for small amounts of these harmless ingredients. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, even has safety standards that accept this, considering that these bug parts pose no real health risk. So while you're savoring that creamy chocolate, just remember that a few insect legs might be mingling in there too. It's all part of the reality of farming and food production. Who knew indulging in a sweet treat involves such quirky science? Let's uncover the truth about Michael Jordan's high school story. This widely spread myth suggests that the basketball legend was cut from his high school team, but it's not entirely correct. In reality, Michael Jordan did face some setbacks during his sophomore year at Laney High School in North Carolina. He was indeed selected for the junior varsity team, but after feeling he wasn't getting enough playing time, he decided to work hard and improve his skills. This determination paid off. By his junior year, he had made the varsity team and quickly became a standout player. Jordan's experience shows us that setbacks can be stepping stones to success. Instead of giving up, he embraced the challenge, proving that hard work and resilience can lead to greatness. So next time you hear someone mention that myth, remember the truth behind Michael Jordan's high school journey. Let's uncover the truth about Marine Corps umbrellas. In 2019, the U.S. Marine Corps made a surprising change by lifting its ban on male members using umbrellas while in uniform. Traditionally, the Marines have maintained strict regulations regarding appearances in their iconic dress uniforms, which often led to a no-umbrella policy. The decision to allow umbrellas reflects a shift towards practicality, recognizing that even the most dedicated service members can face harsh weather. Rain or shine, it's essential for Marines to maintain professionalism, and the absence of an umbrella could be seen as a hindrance during inclement conditions. This change demonstrates how military regulations can adapt over time, balancing tradition with the realities of modern life. It's not just about looking sharp, it's about ensuring every Marine is prepared to face whatever Mother Nature throws their way. What do you think about this new regulation? Did you know Sam P. Chase designed the first $1 bill? Back in the turbulent times of the Civil War, Treasury Secretary Sam P. Chase took a bold step that would forever link his legacy with American currency. In 1862, Chase masterminded the creation of the first $1 bill, making an impactful move during a time when the nation needed financial stability. Not only did he play a crucial role in this monetary shift, but he also decided to include his own portrait on the bill. This decision was both practical and symbolic. It aimed to inspire confidence in the new paper currency and ensure that his contributions to the nation's economy would not be forgotten. As people exchanged these bills for goods and services, Chase's face became a familiar sight across the country. This innovative step helped pave the way for future bills and reflected the growing importance of paper currency during that era. Today, when you spot a $1 bill, remember that a key figure in the Civil War era made it possible for you to carry a piece of history in your wallet. Is it really true that spam started in 1978? In 1978, a marketing manager named Gary Thurk from Digital Equipment Corporation sent the very first unsolicited email, often known as spam, to a whopping 393 recipients. This groundbreaking moment marked the dawn of a new era in communication, where email marketing began to take shape. Thurk was promoting a product called the DEC-20, and he saw this as an innovative way to reach potential customers. Although it was a bold move, the reception was quite mixed. Many recipients were annoyed by the unexpected message. Over time, what started as a novel idea turned into a massive online headache as spam became increasingly prevalent and disruptive. Today, we receive countless unsolicited emails daily, often filling our inboxes with advertisements, scams, and dubious offers. Efforts to combat spam have led to sophisticated filters and laws designed to protect users. So the next time you hit the delete button on a junk email, remember that it all began with Thurk's ambitious marketing attempt nearly half a century ago. You might be shocked to learn that ocean salinity comes from rocks. The saltiness of ocean water isn't just a random quirk of nature. It has a fascinating origin story. As rivers flow over land, they erode rocks and soil, breaking them down into tiny particles. This natural process releases minerals like sodium and chlorine, which are essential components of salt. Once these minerals are washed away by rain and melted snow, they eventually find their way into rivers and streams. As these bodies of water make their journey to the ocean, they carry the minerals along, depositing them into the sea. Over millions of years, this continuous process has resulted in the salty oceans we have today. In fact, about 85% of the salt in the ocean comes from the erosion of land. So the next time you take a dip in the salty sea, remember it's all thanks to the rocks on land. How cool is that? Can you imagine that your phone feels your touch? Capacitive sensing technology, the heart of smartphone touchscreens, allows devices to detect multiple touches at once. This fascinating tech mimics how our skin reacts to electrical fields. When you swipe, pinch, or tap your screen, it responds as if it knows exactly what you want. Interestingly, this technology wasn't always destined for our pockets. It was originally developed for scientific equipment. Over time, it evolved and found its way into everyday gadgets, revolutionizing how we interact with technology. Now, smartphones, tablets, and even some laptops rely on this clever innovation, proving that what starts in labs can end up in our hands. Thanks to capacitive touch, our lives are easier, more connected, and way more fun. So next time you scroll through social media or play a game, remember the science that makes your experience so smooth. Hard to believe, but Scott's frozen provisions still exist. In 1911, British explorer Robert Falcon Scott embarked on a daring mission to reach the South Pole, leaving behind a hut filled with essential supplies. This historic site, known as the Scott Hut, was stocked with provisions like biscuits, pemmican, and seals, designed to sustain the expedition. Shockingly, over a century later, many of these items remain preserved in the freezing temperatures of Antarctica. The extreme cold has kept the food remarkably intact, providing a unique glimpse into the early 20th century polar exploration. Scientists study these preserved provisions to understand the conditions faced by early explorers and how they managed to survive in such harsh environments. Each untouched can and package inside the hut tell a story of bravery, adventure, and the relentless quest for knowledge about one of Earth's harshest landscapes. Could these relics inspire future explorers? Why exactly does Hamlet meet Grand Theft Auto? In 2013, a groundbreaking documentary called Grand Theft Hamlet captured the extraordinary journey of two unemployed actors as they took Shakespeare's classic play to an unexpected stage, the virtual world of Grand Theft Auto Online. Utilizing the game's expansive open world, they staged an entire production of Hamlet within the game's universe, blending traditional storytelling with modern gaming culture. With a unique mix of creativity and technology, the actors transformed video game environments into dramatic backdrops, presenting iconic scenes like the ghost of King Hamlet and the famous balcony soliloquy. The documentary showcases not only their dedication and struggle to adapt a centuries-old text into a video game setting, but also raises interesting questions about the intersection of art, entertainment, and digital platforms. How does this innovative approach change our perception of classical theater? Did you know rockets can be reused now? SpaceX's reusable rockets, pioneered by Elon Musk's innovative company, are changing the game of space travel. Traditionally, sending satellites or supplies to space involves single-use rockets that would crash back to Earth after their mission, leading to sky-high costs and excess waste. But with SpaceX's design, rockets can land back on Earth and be refurbished for future flights. This remarkable advancement not only slashes launch expenses, but also paves the way for more frequent space missions. Imagine a world where space tourism is a reality, or where humans can travel to Mars. Thanks to this technology, our dreams of exploring beyond our planet are becoming more achievable. As we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible in space exploration, who knows what exciting adventures await us just beyond the stars? Did you know that wild axolotls are nearly extinct? These fascinating creatures, known for their ability to regenerate limbs, are native only to Lake Xochimilco in Mexico. However, due to habitat loss, pollution, and invasive species, their wild population has drastically decreased over the years. Research shows that wild axolotls are incredibly hard to find, making them one of the most endangered amphibians. In contrast, captive axolotls thrive in aquariums and laboratories across the globe, where enthusiasts and scientists study their remarkable biology. While these captive axolotls are popular pets and valuable for research, they don't represent their dwindling wild counterparts. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the Lake Xochimilco habitat and the surviving wild axolotls, raising awareness about their plight. How can we help save these extraordinary creatures from extinction? You might be shocked to learn that tiger sharks help Earth. In Australia, these fascinating predators play a crucial role in balancing marine ecosystems. By preying on dugongs, which are herbivorous mammals that feed on seagrass, tiger sharks help prevent overgrazing. When seagrass is well managed, it captures significant amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This means that when tiger sharks keep the dugong population in check, they indirectly support the health of seagrass beds, which are vital for fighting climate change. Seagrass not only absorbs carbon, but it also provides habitat for various marine species and improves water quality. So the next time you think of tiger sharks, don't just picture their fierce nature. Recognize their essential role in preserving our planet's health. This unique ecological balance showcases the interconnectedness of life in the ocean and highlights how important top predators are in maintaining the stability of our ecosystems. Isn't it amazing to think about how one species can impact climate change? Did you know octopuses can regrow their tentacles? This amazing ability sets them apart in the animal kingdom. When an octopus loses a tentacle, whether due to a predator or an unfortunate encounter, it doesn't just sit back and sulk. Instead, it kicks into high gear, launching a regeneration process that can take several months. Scientists believe that octopuses can regrow their tentacles thanks to specialized cells that help rebuild tissue. These remarkable creatures can regenerate much more than just tentacles. They can even heal their organs. Researchers are fascinated by this talent because it might inspire new therapies for human injuries. Imagine if we could one day regrow a lost limb like an octopus. This capacity not only showcases the octopus's resilience, but also highlights the incredible diversity of life on our planet. How many other animals do you think have secret powers like this? Can you imagine that Komodo dragons eat so much? These fascinating reptiles can gulp down an astonishing 80% of their body weight in one sitting. This incredible ability comes from their expandable stomachs and remarkably flexible jaws, which allow them to consume large prey like deer and wild boar. This fascinating feature is not just a party trick for these powerful hunters. It's a clever survival adaptation. By consuming massive amounts of food during a hunt, they store energy for times when food is scarce. Imagine how useful this would be in a harsh environment like the Indonesian islands where they live. When other animals might struggle to find food, the Komodo dragon has a strategic advantage, ensuring it can thrive in tough conditions. So next time you think about a hearty meal, Remember these giant lizards and their amazing dining habits. Did you know Nixon resigned on live TV? On August 9, 1974, President Richard Nixon faced a monumental moment in U.S. history. The Watergate crisis had unfolded, revealing a web of political scandals, secret recordings, and an intense struggle for accountability. In a historic broadcast, Nixon defended his actions, illustrating the immense pressure he faced from the public and political figures alike. His resignation was not only a personal defeat, but also a significant turning point for the nation, as he became the first sitting president to step down in this manner. Millions of Americans watched as Nixon delivered his resignation speech, marking a moment of disbelief and transformation in the political landscape. This event ignited discussions about power, ethics, and the trust between government and citizens. The fallout from Watergate led to changes in legislation aimed at increasing transparency and preventing abuse of power. For many, it remains a powerful reminder of the importance of accountability in leadership. How do you think Nixon's resignation reshaped American politics? Did you know that the trembling giant is a single organism? This incredible natural wonder, located in Utah, spans over 107 acres and represents one of the largest living organisms on Earth. What makes it truly fascinating is that this sprawling colony of quaking aspen trees shares a single root system, connecting them all like one giant tree instead of a forest full of individual ones. Estimated to be thousands of years old, the trembling giant has survived by sprouting new trees from its extensive roots, a process different from how most plants reproduce. Unfortunately, despite its resilience, this remarkable organism faces threats from climate change, disease, and human activities. As a result, conservationists are working diligently to protect it, ensuring that future generations can marvel at this extraordinary example of nature's interconnectedness. Isn't it amazing how one organism can cover so much ground? Can you imagine swimming the Mississippi River? This incredible feat has only been accomplished by two daring individuals. The Mississippi, stretching an astonishing 2,350 miles, demands not just physical endurance, but also mental strength. Slovenian swimmer Martin Strel made history in 2002 when he completed this grueling challenge in 68 consecutive days. His journey was not just about the swim, it was a test of determination as he battled the river's currents and weather conditions. Fast forward to 2015, American swimmer Chris Ring took on the Mississippi in a different style, completing the journey in 181 days. Unlike Strel, Ring incorporated breaks into his swim, allowing his body to recover while still facing the daunting task of covering the massive stretch of water. Both swimmers displayed extraordinary grit and resilience, proving that with enough passion and hard work, even the wildest dreams can become realities. So who will be the next to tackle this watery giant? Guess what really drives lavish Indian weddings? The wedding of Anand Ambani, the son of India's richest man, was a spectacle beyond imagination. This extravagant event drew in global celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Rihanna, and Justin Bieber, turning the celebration into a star-studded affair. Picture opulent decor that sparkled with luxury, vibrant fireworks lighting up the night sky, and exclusive performances that had guests buzzing with excitement. The sheer scale of the festivities showcases the intersection of wealth and culture in modern India, where such ceremonies often become grand statements of status. The Ambani family's celebrations, renowned for their extravagance, set the bar high, leaving many wonderstruck about what could possibly top it next. Isn't it fascinating to see how weddings can evolve into monumental statements of identity and social influence? Imagine typing with a touchscreen keyboard enhancement. This innovative design features a secondary touchscreen right on your keyboard, acting like a mini monitor. You can view your favorite shortcuts, images, or even special commands without having to switch windows on your computer. Think about how often we find ourselves flipping between tabs or programs while working. With this dual-function keyboard, everything you need is right at your fingertips. This technology not only boosts productivity, but also makes multitasking a breeze. For gamers, it can display critical stats or inventory items without interrupting gameplay. Additionally, artists can utilize the touchscreen for quick access to tools or color palettes, allowing for seamless creative flow. When you're typing a long document or editing photos, having important information always visible can save time and enhance focus. As more people embrace remote work and digital creativity, the demand for efficient tools like this touchscreen keyboard continues to grow. Could this be the future of personalized computing? Have you ever wondered about Cambodia's unique web domains? Each country around the world has its own special web address ending, known as a top-level domain (TLD), that helps identify its online presence. For Cambodia, this TLD is KIH, which connects websites specifically to the nation. These digital suffixes act like postal codes for the internet, guiding users to the right place. The .kih domain is part of a larger system where many countries use two-letter codes, like .us for the United States or .fr for France. This unique identifier not only helps organize the vast online space, but also reflects national pride and identity in the digital world. Websites that use .kih can host anything from local businesses to cultural sites, showcasing the rich heritage and vibrant community of Cambodia. As you browse online, keep an eye out for these distinctive endings. They tell you a lot about where the website is based and can connect you to exciting local content. Have you explored websites under different country domains? Did you know some animals drink tree blood? This unusual feeding behavior is seen in creatures like the sap-sucking caterpillar, which makes tiny cuts on trees to access the nutrient-rich fluid known as sap. The caterpillar has a unique way of surviving in its environment. It pierces the bark, creating small openings that let the sap flow freely. The sap is full of sugars and proteins, making it a perfect meal for these hungry insects. This method of feeding isn't just about hunger. It allows them to avoid competition with other herbivores that might rely on the same plants. By drinking sap, they can thrive where others cannot. It's fascinating to think about how life adapts in such clever ways, isn't it? Research continues to uncover the astonishing interactions between animals and plants in nature. Is it really true that the Great Wall stretches so far? The Great Wall of China, one of the most remarkable feats of human engineering, spans an astonishing 3,728 miles. That's like walking from New York City to Los Angeles. Built over several dynasties, starting as early as the 7th century BC, this monumental wall was designed to protect Chinese states from invasions. Made from materials like earth, wood, bricks, and stone, its construction involved millions of laborers. Today, it stands as a symbol of China's rich history and cultural heritage. Visitors from around the globe flock to see its sprawling silhouette against the landscape, with some sections beautifully restored, while others remain in their rugged original state. Did you know you can even spot it from space? The Great Wall is not just an ancient structure, it's a testament to human determination and ingenuity. How many wonders can claim the same? Is it really true that localization data affects your health? At 35, many applications across banking, media, and food sectors now leverage localization data to enhance user experience. This data helps companies understand where you are and what you might like, tailoring services just for you. But there's more to the story. By analyzing localization data, these apps can assess your preferences, which can subtly influence your choices in everything from what movies to watch to what foods to eat. Interestingly, this same data can impact your health. For instance, a food delivery app might suggest healthier meal options based on your location or previous orders. With these technologies at play, your local environment and personal habits shape not just your preferences, but also your well-being. As applications become smarter, it raises a fascinating question. How much do these algorithms shape the choices we make for our health? Ever seen celebrities through a different lens? Artificial intelligence has recently demonstrated its incredible abilities by visualizing how famous stars like Shakira and Tom Cruise might look if they had different racial backgrounds. This technology uses complex algorithms and vast data sets to create realistic images, allowing for fascinating explorations of identity and representation. By altering features such as skin tone, hair texture, and facial structure, AI opens up conversations about diversity in the media and the way we perceive beauty. The outcomes can be striking, sometimes challenging our ideas of who embodies a certain culture or heritage. While such transformations spark curiosity and enthusiasm for AI innovation, they also raise important questions about ethics and respect for individuals' identities. As we navigate this new digital landscape, it's vital to consider the implications of using technology to modify real-life figures. How might this affect our understanding of race and representation in entertainment and beyond? Here's a wild fact about Princess Peach's early days. For many gamers, Princess Peach is a beloved character in the Mario franchise, but her journey as a movable character didn't start until 1988. Before then, she was confined to static images, largely because creating a character who could move required a lot of technical effort. In the world of early video games, graphics and gameplay were still developing, so designing a smooth animated character like Peach posed significant challenges. When Super Mario Bros. Debuted, she was featured as the princess in need of rescue, showcasing her character mainly through dialogues and cutscenes. It was only later, with advancements in technology and game design, that she became a playable character, allowing players to control her in various adventures. This transition marked a huge step forward in gaming, moving from simple graphics to more dynamic and interactive gameplay. Isn't it fascinating how much effort went into bringing our favorite characters to life?